So in the previous step, we changed the little things. Just getting a multivit in, getting some good fats in at each meal, set them at night to sleep better, a little bit of protein during the day, and then some more water. Your meal times are slowed down. You're eating 15 to 20 minutes at each meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For every 2 bites of food you're taking, you're putting the fork down and having a mouthful of water. After you've done that for 7 days, you're ready to step on and move it up a level. So what we're going to do is start eating meals based off of the size of our hands. So the taller and broader you are, the more food you need, obviously, because you probably weigh more. But most people have hands proportional to the size of their body. So you've got these little intrinsic custom scales, about 12 inches below your elbows. So these guidelines below are for guys and girls based off of fat loss and kind of just healthy eating in general. So if you do this right, you'll start to drop fat without having to count calories. And it's for the main meals of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can have 2 snacks around the day of like something healthy, like some fruit or some protein, maybe some nuts. So as a base, let's get this right first. For guys, lean protein is 2 palm-sized portions. So if you put your hands out now and turn them over, you'll look at your palms. Cut off your fingers, cut off your thumbs. That's 1 palm. That's probably like a quarter, 3/4 of a chicken breast. Have a look at the other palm, and that's what you need. Okay, so 2 palm-sized portions at each meal. Veg, 2 large handfuls. Turn your hands over, cup them. Well, don't cup them, just open them up and spread your fingers and bend them. And now you've got 2 big handfuls of vegetables. Throw that onto your plate. Starchy carbs. We're talking 1 or 2 cupped handfuls. So like if you put your hands together, like you're trying to hold some water in them, you're only going to have those on training days, and try to have them in your post-workout meal only. So the purpose of that is to try and get you away from massive blood sugar fluctuations. Once you've established a decent level of control over insulin and blood sugar, then we can start to introduce carbs back in. And then healthy fats, again, you're going to keep at the 2 thumb-sized portions. For girls, it's going to be the same system, just with a slightly lower amount. So lean protein, 1 palm-sized portion at each meal. Veg, 1 to 2 large handfuls. Starchy carbs, 1 cupped handful, only on training days and in your post-workout meal only. Healthy fats, a thumb-sized portion. And then you got to fill in the compliance grid after every meal and make sure you get it locked down. So, what the hell's the compliance grid, you ask? Well, if you come back up to your training journal, excuse me. No. If you're wondering why I feel so, or why I'm so bunged up and hard to understand, it's because I have a really, really bad head cold. And apparently the internet does too. If this doesn't work, I'll stop the video and start again. We're working. Sweet. So, where are we at? Compliance grid. It's the last sheet on this. Basically, this is like, I did it, I didn't do it, or I got it wrong. So, it's really simple and really straightforward to use. Tick, X, square, not applicable. So you either ate your meal, you either missed your meal, you either ate a non-compliant meal, or you weren't supposed to eat at that time of the day. So let's say breakfast, you eat your 2 palm-sized portions if you're a guy of lean protein, 2 handfuls of veg, you get your thumbs of fat in, sweet, tick the shit out of it. Snack 1, let's say protein or fruit, boom, tick it. Lunch, same again, 2 palm-sized portions of protein, 2 handfuls of veg, thumbs of fat, boom, tick, 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 tick. If you trained that day, did you have a post-workout shake? You either did, or NA, it's not applicable. That's okay. Did you train, yes or no? How many hours sleep did you get last night? Fill that in with the number and your general mood during the day. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it indifferent? And you're going to keep that log for 28 days. When you get 28 days done with 80% of these boxes ticked with a yes, you're ready to start counting calories. If you can't do that, you're not, guys. So there's no point worrying about weighing and measuring your foods and eating these precise calculations if you can't even do something simple and open like measuring your food based off the size of your hands correctly. Okay, so that's why it's important to get this nailed down for 28 days. And once you do that, you're laughing. So if you missed a meal, it's no big deal. Just mark the X. If you ate a non-compliant meal, it's no big deal. Just mark it down. The reason you need to do this is for accountability, but also so that you can start to see and develop patterns as to what's going on. So let's say you miss breakfast and then your meals fall to shit later in the day. What does that tell you? Breakfast is pretty important to you. If you eat breakfast here and you get a good lunch and then your dinner ends up being shit and your mood during the day was like bad, what does that suggest? That a stressful or bad mood probably impacts you later on in the day with food. If you're wrecked today and you only slept for 6 hours last night, guess what? you're probably tired because you didn't sleep properly. So this is a really simple, really easy, quick, effective tool to use where you can look at your day and look at your food and go, right, this is how it's affecting me. You'll also be able to start seeing patterns. If I miss breakfast, what happens? If I miss lunch, what happens? If I miss my snack, is my lunch crap? If I miss my snack, is my dinner crap? If I don't have a post-workout shake, do I sleep poorly and do I feel like crap the next day? Okay, so really simple, really easy way to track this, guys. It takes about 8 seconds each time you have a meal to do this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 meals. That's 48 seconds. Let's say that's 56. That's a minute and 4. That's a minute and 12. Okay, 1 minute and 12 seconds out of your day. Don't be a sap and don't do this. This is probably the most important thing you're going to do as part of this whole process. So make sure you do it. And if you have any questions, any guidance you need on it, please just let me know.